introduction again, so don't. So anyway, grand rising, everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy thought-provoking Thursday. My name is Eric, coming in from Columbia, South Carolina. This is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and supply warehouse located right outside of Columbia, South Carolina now. And we provide you with your best and favorite sublimation blanks, supplies, transfers, things like that. So if you are interested in getting started in sublimation, definitely go ahead and check us out. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not subscribed to it, and hit the bell to be notified so you can know when we are live again. Check out all our shorts. Check out our shorts. We got a couple of short videos. We got a couple of business videos, sublimation training videos, things that's going to help you to enhance and improve your business. Got a special request today. It's kind of like training Thursday, okay? It's kind of like training Thursday. Hey, Latrice, how you doing? It's kind of like training Thursday. So when I got your message, I was asleep. I took a nosedive. I did. I went to sleep. But it's training Thursday, and got a special request to talk about TikTok Shop. Talk about TikTok Shop. Wanted to talk about TikTok Shop, and it's kind of a little unorthodox. I ain't getting paid to talk about TikTok Shop, okay? But had a customer request and say, hey, can you talk about TikTok Shop and kind of how to get started and some things that I guess all I can do is talk about my experience. And I was kind of crazy. Sorry that you're not doing well. It's kind of crazy that when somebody asks me to talk about something, they must want to know the truth, because that's all I can do is give you the truth. So as I deliver it from my perspective and my point of view. So TikTok Shop is still fairly new to the market. It's still fairly new. I think it popped up last year January-ish. And it was kind of like a beta project that they were testing out. And since then, it's evolved a lot. We actually joined TikTok Shop. We actually joined TikTok Shop around July of 2023, about 6 months or so, 6 or 7 months after they had been up and going. And the reason why we did TikTok Shop was because we wanted to get more eyes on our business, and we wanted to, of course, get more customers and create another stream or another source of income or revenue for our business. And I didn't know a lot about TikTok Shop when I first got started. I did not know a lot about TikTok Shop when I first got started. A lot of the stuff that I learned was trial and error. I have to admit, I'm not the type of personality to go out and ask a lot of people a lot of things. I do my research, and that's just me. That's just how I roll. Not to say that it's good or bad, but I did do a lot of research, and I did a lot of reading about TikTok Shop. Some of the stuff I understood, and some of the stuff I did not understand. So you got to think about it. If you're looking to get started with TikTok Shop, there's a huge opportunity to make more money in your operation. Now, whether you have a business or not, that's something totally different. They don't care. TikTok Shop doesn't care if you have a business or not. You can sell as an individual, or you can sell as an individual sole proprietor, or you can sell as an individual business, LLC, sole proprietor, LLC, or you can sell as a corporation. Depending on how you set up, is how you're going to register. So they don't care. They're going to give you that 1099K at the end of the year, which we got ours. They're going to give you that 1099K so you can report on your taxes, because it is a transaction. Just know that when you decide to connect with TikTok Shop, you are connecting with TikTok Shop as an independent contractor, okay? You're connecting with TikTok Shop as a contractor, which means as a contractor, you're going to have to abide by that platform's rules. Just like any other selling platform, most of you guys are familiar with Etsy, and Etsy has become popular for selling crafts and things like that. But just like you have to abide by their rules, TikTok is a marketplace pretty much, and you got to abide by their rules. Understanding their rules and how they enforce them is two different things. So once again, you're going to get it from my perspective, because I'm telling this story. If at any time I say something that you don't agree with, you got the right to disagree. but this is how I see it, and this is from my perspective. So if you're on YouTube, or if you go to the YouTube at a later time, you'll be able to see this as I share my screen on my YouTube. I'm going to go from pretty much from the beginning. I'm sharing my screen, and I am going to talk to you guys on YouTube and on TikTok how to actually set up a TikTok account. So the first thing you want to do is, what I did was I Googled. I did Google. I researched, and I said I typed in let's see, Google, because Google's nothing more than a search engine. How to create a TikTok shop. How to create a TikTok shop. That's it. So you're gonna come up with a couple of different things that's gonna pop up. The first one that pops up is https seller-us-accounts.tiktok.com. I'm gonna click on that, and that's gonna take me to the TikTok. It's gonna take me to the TikTok page, and the TikTok page says "Sell more with TikTok Shop." That's what it says. Sell more with TikTok Shop, and it gives you a little promo right there at the beginning. It talks about how 70% of TikTok users discover new brands and products and blah, blah, blah. Basically, like I said, TikTok wanted to come in and corner this market. They wanted to corner this this marketplace, kind of like Amazon, right? Etsy. Actually want to be more like Amazon. So the first thing you're going to want to do, it says to sign up with, you can either sign up with your TikTok account. You could log in if you already have one, or you can actually create one. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure you have a TikTok account. That's the first thing you're going to want to make sure of. I recommend that you create a separate TikTok account from the one you're currently using. Creating a separate TikTok account from the one that you're currently using is going to help you to separate some things, okay? Because the TikTok account is going to have to be a business account, okay? You're going to have to turn that thing into a business account. So if you have a personal account and you may have a lot of followers, and you're saying, hey, you know what, I want to keep that one because it has all my followers. And even if you already have a account that you're using for business, I recommend you do a separate account. These are some of the things that I learned later on, because if you violate any of the rules of TikTok, then they will shut your account down. They'll shut your live down. They'll shut your ability to shut your store down, all that stuff. So you want to separate the two, okay? Once again, it's going to, let me see. You can either sign up with the TikTok account, or you can, let me see. Let me go ahead and type in my email, because I got several TikTok accounts, TikTok shops and TikTok accounts. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to use my wife's old email address. And if y'all got any questions, man, don't hesitate to ask. All right. I know this may not be interesting to you, but this was asked of me and I'm going to do it. So that part. Let me see if I can get in here. So it's going to send me a code. It sends me a code to that email address. Okay. Give me a second. What's some of the things they violate you on? Man, it could be several things. They can violate you on trademark, copyright. They can violate you on mostly trademark and copyright. They can say that your products are not the right, don't have the right description, all types of things. Some of the stuff is real simple-ish, and you wouldn't even think that it makes sense. But like I said, it's a learning curve. A lot of you don't know. So TikTok is going to send you a, it's going to send you a, I got to find it. It's going to send you a code. It's going to send you a code to verify your email. And I'm trying to find the code right now. This may not be the best YouTube because I'm doing it just off the top of my head. So spam, all social updates, promotions. You got to find that code though, man. And I may be doing this incorrectly. Let's see. But you wanna let me see if I can find it, guys. And I may not be in the right space. I am not in the right space. So that's not going to help you guys at all. Let me go back and share this again. Hey, Valerie, how you doing? So I'm going to cancel this one. Let me see. Let me see if I can sign up with the TikTok account. Nope. See, I don't do a lot of this stuff on my phone either. Most of the stuff I do on my, I don't do the stuff on my laptop. Most of the stuff I do on my phone. So it's easier to do it with your phone. Let me see, by signing up with TikTok, seller, have a TikTok shop. Nope. I want to sign up. So that's not going to help me. Hold on for a second. I had this set up and then I took it down because, okay, so I already have my TikTok shop open up. So let me go back here. Yeah. This don't like it's going to be successful, y'all. All right, YouTube, this is not going to be as successful as I thought. Let's see, well, basically you have to register first and it sends you a confirmation email, but I'm not getting anything in my email. Did you just get a confirmation, babe? On your welfare? I'm looking for something from TikTok. Yeah, it's not coming through. Okay. So anyway, once you sign up, guys, you get your, let me go back. I apologize. Once you sign up, you get in there, right? And you get your account and everything up. You're going to get access to it through there. You're going to get the information to sign up. I'm not going to be able to do this, and I apologize. So this is something that I'm going to have to come back and do at a later date, YouTube. So I am sorry to you guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm pretty good under pressure, but I'm not working too well right now. But bottom line is this, we're going to talk about it. Bottom line is this, you register with your TikTok account and you go through the setup process. Once you go through the setup process, it's going to ask you to verify some things. If you're going to be signed up as an independent person or individual, it's going to ask you to verify some information using your license, or maybe your it's going to ask you for your physical address. It may even ask you for your social security number. That's where a lot of people stop. A lot of people stop right there because they're saying, well, I'm not going to give up my social and I'm not going to give this up and I'm going to get it. You probably got bad credit. I'm just gonna say this. If you want to hear the truth, here's the truth. You worried about people scamming you. You probably already got bad credit. You probably already got jacked up history. You already got jacked up stuff, and you worry about people taking your credit, but you want to make some money. If that's what they're asking for, that's what they're asking for. All the information that people are saying, hey, they're scamming you here. People shopping on these websites or whatever. They're asking you for information to verify because they have to fill out information. So you're gonna either do it in your personal name, or you're gonna get a business and do it in your business name. You're gonna get an EIN. If you do it in your EIN, of course, they're gonna ask you for documentation from the state, documents that they can verify that you have a business. Once they verify that you have a business, then it's gonna take probably about 2 to 3 business days to verify your TikTok shop. Once they verify your TikTok shop is good to go, that's when you're gonna go ahead and start adding products. Most of you guys don't have a website. And if you don't have a website, that means that you're gonna be entering your products manually. We do have a website, but I chose not to enter my products manually. I chose not to attach my website products to my TikTok shop, meaning that I entered everything manually. So that's what I do. I bring up everything manually. And why do I do that? I do that because I want to keep my TikTok shop products separate from my website. Now, let's talk about that. I think that's a good topic. Why do I not have all of my website items on my TikTok shop? Well, first of all, TikTok shop for us is supposed to be another source of revenue. Okay. TikTok shop for us is supposed to be another source of revenue. So we decided not to put all of our items on there for several reasons. One is because if TikTok shop or TikTok itself decides to shut down, even for a day, then my customers are comfortable with shopping with me on TikTok and TikTok shop. If they shut down, then I have no way of reaching my customers. Remember, every customer that you meet on TikTok is not your customer. It's TikTok's customer. I'll say that again for people who may not understand that. If a customer shops with me through TikTok shop, I don't have direct access to them. In order for me to contact them, I have to email them or message them through TikTok's platform. So they're not my customer, they're TikTok's customer. I'm just a contractor. So if TikTok decides to shut down and I've been communicating with this customer via sales only, and all they know is TikTok shop and they've never looked for my website, then what happens is they are going to not shop with me anymore and they're going to go to somebody else. So that's one of the reasons why we don't put all of our products from our website on our TikTok shop. We want to separate the two. We want our customers to go to our website. That's just us. Some of the things that you don't want to do if you plan on opening up a TikTok shop, I would recommend you have some type of platform. I recommend you have a website, okay? Because if you have a website and you are growing your customers, you can have your customers also refer to your website as well. If you do have a website and you open up a TikTok shop, don't close your website. Don't shut your website down. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but I think it was Black Friday last year. TikTok shop, they tightened up on a lot of trademark and copyright infringement. So a lot of the people who were doing copycat and copyright that had TikTok shops, they shut them down. They shut those shops down. Those guys couldn't sell. They couldn't go live. They couldn't do anything. So what happened was they were at a standstill. And some people I know actually closed their websites. They shut their websites down because they were making so much money on TikTok shop. Hey, LaShonda, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. They were making so much money on TikTok shop that they shut their websites down. And then when TikTok shop stripped their access to sell, then they were just flapping in the wind. So if you're going to create a TikTok shop, I would recommend you create a website and actually drive traffic to your website, because all social media should be set up to drive traffic to your virtual store. Your virtual store. You should have a virtual store. That's only if you're in business, okay? If you're not in business, if you're just doing this as a means to make quick money, you may not want to have a website, okay? How we started making money in TikTok or TikTok shop. Before TikTok Shop, we had our store connected. We had our website connected to TikTok. And I don't know if you guys remember that or not. But before TikTok Shop, TikTok had a store. We already had a website, and we had our website connected to our TikTok Shop. So we were able to pin products. We were able to pin products to our TikTok videos, and people were able to click on those products and they were able to shop. That was cool. As a matter of fact, that was one of the coolest things and coolest options ever. When TikTok Shop um, made the decision, when TikTok Shop, hey Cheryl, thanks for jumping on. When TikTok Shop made the decision not to no longer have that TikTok store or the ability to have that store, they did away with the store. So that means that people couldn't shop directly with my website. And I had to either have a TikTok shop or nothing, because there's no more stores. Okay. There's no more virtual stores. You can't just connect your website to the shop. I don't recommend any. That's really not trying to be funny, but that's really not what I'm here for. Um, I mean, we do help with websites, but it's going to really depend on your budget and what actually you're actually promoting. I don't know what you're actually promoting. We have products business and we have service business. So websites that are user friendly to you. I don't know if you've ever had a website or not. So no, I don't apologize, and I don't mean it in a negative way. We do have a Shopify. That's what we use. We use Shopify for our commerce. Okay, that's what we have. Whether I recommend it or not, everybody got their own thing. I know people who are using Wix for commerce. We use a Wix website for our services company. Okay. So it depends on you. Some people use GoDaddy. All right. But we use Shopify. That's what we use. And if you're interested in setting up a website, you can actually go to our website, theblankspot.com. That's THEBLANKSSPOT.com. You can go to our website. If you're on YouTube, you can go to the link in the description. And if you're on TikTok, you can go to the little icon up there, click on that, and you can navigate to our website, and you can actually set up some time to get a website set up. We actually do it for you, or you can actually sign up under us and do it yourself. And you don't have to pay until you're actually ready to launch your website. I'm just on here talking about TikTok Shop. I was supposed to be on YouTube doing a quick demonstration on how to set it up, but I wasn't successful. So, sometimes it happens like that. But just decided to keep on talking about the pros and cons of TikTok Shop as I see them from my perspective. So we have our TikTok Shop since July of 2023, and the thing that we did was we looked at the market. We looked at the market, and the market at the time was tumblers. Everybody's selling tumblers. I don't know what the craze is about all these freaking tumblers, but we looked at the market and everybody was selling tumblers. Well, we are Sublimation Blanks and Supply warehouse. We transitioned from a retail store to a warehouse. And because the tumblers are so accessible, we're not trying to compete with overseas prices. We're not trying to compete with that. I'm not gonna go buy 2 or 3,000 tumblers for $2.50 and then sell them for $5. I ain't doing it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not a hustler. I'm a business owner, so I'm not trying to compete with that. So what we did was we looked at the market and we saw how can we fit into the market. Well, what we saw was that people are selling tumblers. We have our own sublimation paper. So we have our own sublimation paper, and we have two large format printers. We have two 44-inch wide printers. So we started creating tumbler wraps. And people began to go viral with their tumblers. So we began to sell tumbler wraps for every occasion. We started selling sports wraps, and because it was the beginning of football season, we were selling football tumbler wraps. So that's how we got started. And our tumbler wraps actually went viral. They went viral, and we made a lot of money selling paper. Made a lot of money selling our paper. Okay, a lot of it, um, which was a great segue to step into it. But you got to look at the market. So whatever it is that you're selling right now, it's got to be a demand for it somewhere. And all you're doing with TikTok Shop is you are trying to expand your territory. You're trying to get more eyes on your business. You want to get more eyes on your operation, your side hustle, whatever it is you want to call it. You want to get more eyes on it. In TikTok Shop, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, those platforms will allow you to do that. And other platforms as well. I just named the ones that we use. So we transitioned, and we still do Tumblr transfers, sublimation transfers, but we transitioned from doing the Tumblr sublimation tumbler wraps to actually doing sublimation transfers for apparel as well. So we do sublimation transfers for apparel as well, because we had to think about, okay, the tumbler wraps are good for football season. That's just a season. What is going to happen when the season's over with? So we started looking at the calendar. We started looking at the different holidays and observances that were coming up. So we were in July, getting ready to go into the season. Football season is real popular. Then you're talking about Halloween, you're talking about fall, which is Thanksgiving, Christmas, of course, and that's how we got started. So we began to slowly add a handful of our sublimation blanks, onto our TikTok shop. So we had now sublimation transfers for tumblers or drinkware, and then we also had sublimation transfers for t-shirts, hoodies, blankets, anything that you want, we can do. Um, the thing that we couldn't do, and we wouldn't do, the thing that we wouldn't do is we would not offer custom transfers. Okay, our business may be a little bit different from your business and what you guys are doing, but we would not offer custom because TikTok Shop has a 3 business day turnaround on getting that mail out. So I want you guys to understand that if you're considering creating a TikTok shop to make more money, they have a 3 business day turnaround. What does that mean? I'm gonna break it down for you. Today is Thursday. That means if somebody orders something today, I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are not business days. Monday, Tuesday, it has to be shipped. Okay. Those are my 3 business days. And you would see me, if you would see me promoting hard on Wednesday. So if someone purchased something on Wednesday, I had all weekend to make it. Okay. So if someone bought something on Wednesday, they had Thursday, Friday, and it had to be shipped by Monday. Those are 3 business days. So you would see me promoting hard on Wednesday, Thursday, um, and then of course, Friday, um, to actually get more sales. And I learned that process, that 3 business days. And we weren't getting a lot of sales consistently all the time. It took a little while to get a lot of sales consistently. But once we started getting those sales, then we had to manage our website and manage our TikTok shop. Okay. So if you work a full-time job, I don't want you to be discouraged about, well, maybe I shouldn't start a TikTok shop because I don't have time. If you control how much product you have on your TikTok shop. For example, if you create a Tumblr, if you create a Tumblr and that Tumblr is popular and that Tumblr goes viral, you control how many tumblers you sell. And TikTok also controls how many you sell per day, especially in the beginning. So they may allow you to sell 100 per day in the beginning because they're testing you out. They're testing you out to see if you're going to be consistent, if you're going to be accurate, if you're going to be trustworthy. So they're testing you out as well. So um, in the beginning, we can only do 100 a day. Well, we never reached 100 orders a day. I think the most orders we reached a day was like um, 35, 40 orders a day. So we've never really gone viral like that. And I don't want to go viral, not like that. Because you got to think about going viral means that you got to have products. Going viral means you have to have vendors. You got to have hands on to do those items. So when people start talking about going viral, even though you can control it, when people start talking about going viral, it's a difference between going viral and you got 3 days to put something out, and then you're talking about, hey, I went viral, but I don't have the tumblers, I don't have the tumbler wraps, I ran out of ink, I ran out of paper. Y'all with me? So that's something to think about. Um, but TikTok Shop can bring in more money. If you don't have the revenue to stock up on certain things, then you want to be careful and mindful as you advertise and how much, like I said, you put in the stock. Um, some of the other pros to TikTok Shop is that as we begin to as we begin to become trustworthy in the eyes of TikTok Shop, we it took us about initially it took us about 14 business days to get paid, or about 14 days to get paid. And that's something that you got to be mindful of. If you're used to getting paid right away and you've been doing business for a long time and you've never gotten paid on a net 30, meaning 30 days after the contract is completed, if you've never gotten paid on a net 30, then it may seem like it's a long time for you. Okay, it may seem like a long time for you, but it was taking us 14 days, approximately 14 days to get paid in the beginning. As we earned TikTok's trust, we got expedited. Our pay got expedited, and now we get paid uh, 1 day past the delivery. So that means that if someone, and that's why you'll see me pushing these orders out quickly, because we get paid quickly. That's a motivation. If somebody orders something on Monday, I'm not going to wait until Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not going to wait the 3 business days to ship it out. They ordered on Monday. If I'm available and nothing's going on, I'm going to make it on Monday. I'm going to ship it out on Monday, and I'm going to hope that they're going to get that package by that week. If they get that package by that week, it's almost like I'm getting paid once a week. It's almost like a job, getting paid once a week or every 2 weeks. See, so now what happens is I keep getting orders in and I keep getting paid. So now I'm getting paid every day. After everything starts to go smoothly, I can now get paid every day from TikTok Shop. So that's one of the big that's one of the positives, the pros to TikTok Shop. Some of the negatives, one of the negatives that people don't talk about in TikTok Shop is um getting shadow banned. You can still get shadow banned. Even though TikTok Shop says that they're gonna push your content to so many people, it's your responsibility to keep those people engaged, especially if you go live. Censorship, yeah. Um, Getting hit with trademark and copyright infringement. That's a con, because if you don't know, you don't know. A lot of you crafters, a lot of you crafters are out there buying images off of Etsy, and being buying images off of Etsy means that a lot of those images are copyrighted, and you're thinking, okay, just because I have this image, um, and they sold me a license, I can actually sell it. Well, copyright or copycat is copyright. You know, whether it's a word, whether it's a phrase, whether it's a picture, an image, it's trademarked or copyright. So you have to do your research and do your due diligence. There's a lot of people who frown on it. A lot of people who try to stay away from it. A lot of people don't care. So you do what you can afford. Um, that's the biggest thing. You want to do what you can afford. Being creative. I don't know if you guys remember those tumblers that people were making, the Be Gone tumblers, the itch Be Gone tumblers. Y'all remember those? Anybody? Those tumblers looking like an aerosol can, look like an aerosol can, um, and it looked like Lysol, right? Um, that that went viral. Whoever created that went viral, but it was the likeness of a Lysol can, and I'm surprised that nobody actually. Hey, Judy, what's going on? I'm surprised that nobody actually got hit for that, because it was the likeness of That was the likeness of, and I'm not hating, but that was the likeness of a Lysol can. So that actually went viral. So that could have went either way. Okay, that could have went either way. But it's kind of a challenge to be it's kind of a challenge to be creative or unique um, on these platforms when people are demanding certain things. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful because if you say the wrong thing, oh yeah, that's another way. So somebody asks, let me see, I'm gonna go back because somebody asked, how can you get, how can you violate? You can violate by saying words. Remember, website. If you say website, JM Diversity said, what are some things they violate you on? So I'm a business owner and we've had a website forever. So every time I would advertise our business, I would say website. Well, TikTok does not want you to say website because if you say website, what you're doing is you're driving traffic from TikTok shop to your website, which means they can't get that percentage. They can't get that percentage from you. So what you're doing is taking money out of their pocket. So if you say website, um, you know, they can actually give you a violation. And with so many violations and so many points, then what happens is you actually get banned and you can't sell anymore on the platform. So that's something else that you can do. So certain words that you say, that will make it like you're driving traffic away from TikTok shop. Yeah, let me see. New AI software detecting images. Now they cause violations, and I think that's what happened with me. Just recently around the beginning of the year, actually February, um, I got shut down for like 9 days. I couldn't go live. My TikTok shop was still up and running, but I lost my live privileges right here on this platform. I lost my live privileges. And I'm not going to say that it was AI. This one, I don't think it was AI because I was just wearing a shirt. I didn't even talk about what I was going to talk about. I was just wearing a shirt. And I really think I think there was some haters out there that didn't like what I was talking about. And some of the words that I was using could have been the reason why. But, um, people will people will troll your account. That's another thing. Got to be mindful of it. People will troll your account, and there's a lot of trademark police out there. There's a lot of copyright police out there. There's a lot of people who think they're being vigilant and they're being virtual and they're thinking that, hey, you know what, you're selling, they're not. Just straight up hate. So someone I believe reported me, and I got locked down for 9 days, and they were going to take my account. They were going to take my live, forever. Um, and I had to keep on going back and forth with them because at this point it wasn't about TikTok shop. I can give a care less about TikTok shop. TikTok. I can care less about TikTok shop. Yeah, I'm gonna take the money that the customers, shop with me. I was more in tune with feature, using the live feature to connect with our customers. When I could not go live like I am right now, I couldn't interact with my customers. And by not being able to interact with customers, um, that slowed down our sales. And I probably lost anywhere between $1,500 to $2,000 in those 9 days, which isn't a lot for a lot of people, but it was a lot for our business because we're still in the process of building this platform. So let me see. I have a file with different artists with QR code for Tumblr, and I don't even advertise because I don't want to get reported for someone. Yeah, and that's what happened. We got those files as well. We got those files as well. I mean, they're gonna tell me to take it down, or they're not gonna tell me to take it down. I don't care. But so yeah, and I kept on going back to dispute until I actually got someone to tell them, hey, listen, we didn't violate anything. We didn't go against any rules and regulations, so on and so forth. So if you put all your eggs in that TikTok shop basket, if you put all your eggs in that TikTok shop basket, then and you do something that they don't like, or if you do something that someone else doesn't like, and they say that you violated something, or they report you for something like hate speech, they report you for something like hate speech or something that they just don't like, you can actually get blocked. Now, for what you're saying, Cheryl says sounds like too many restrictions. Well, these are the same restrictions that are on YouTube. These are the same restrictions that are on Instagram. These are the same restrictions that are on Facebook. These are the same restrictions. Now, whether these restrictions are um, whether these restrictions are being enforced or not, same restrictions that are on Etsy, they have to abide by the same laws of the Federal Trade Commission. Same laws. Now, whether they are doing their jobs or not and cleaning up their platforms, they'll get fined if they don't. So that's what you're looking at. What you talking about? What's going on, Games? Is what a 3D printer? Oh, it's a 3D print. Yeah, this is a all over transfer, all over shirt. So yeah. So I mean, but you gotta think about it, Cheryl. You playing by their rules, right? Remember, anytime that you get on somebody else's platform, whether it's Amazon, Etsy, TikTok, whether it's Facebook Marketplace, you're playing by the rules. Even with your own website, you got to be careful. You're playing by somebody else's rules. So, even then, so you still have to abide by the Federal Trade Commission's laws. And anything, so I really want you guys to go and look up the word copyright and trademark. No, there's no printer behind me. There's no printer behind me. There's nothing behind me. This is an oven. This is a convection oven. There's nothing behind me. And this is an alarm. This is a display for our alarm up front. But even if we created our own platform, we still have to abide by the rules of the Federal Trade Commission. So do yourself a favor, research, look up copyright and trademark, look up the definition, and then learn how to go to the USPTO. USPTO. Okay. Yes, USPTO. And that is the United States Trademark Office. And you can look up certain phrases, certain words to see if they are copyrighted, and certain images to see if they're trademarked. Because things are copyrighted or trademarked for certain uses. Okay. It's that platform, the owner of that platform, is their responsibility to police up that platform and make sure there's no violations. If not, they'll get fined. Okay. The USPTO, US Patent Trademark Office, I'm sorry. And they'll get fined. So it is definitely a lot of pros and cons. I mean, just like with any other platform, there's pros and cons to it. Okay. There's pros and cons to it, but you have to understand how to use it to your advantage. Listen, if you got a TikTok shop account, don't just have a TikTok shop account. Have a website. Get your website first. Start building your customer base. Drive traffic. Set it up to where you can drive traffic to your website. And use TikTok and other platforms as a resource or an option to actually drive traffic to your website. The end state is to continue to have customers. Remember, when you get customers through TikTok Shop, they are not your customers. They're not your customers until they have connected with you personally. If you have not shopped, if you're on TikTok right now and you have not shopped on theblankspot.com, technically you're not my customer. I hope that kind of makes sense. And if it doesn't, I'll break it down for you. If you met me through TikTok Shop and you bought something on TikTok Shop and you're connected with us right now and you have never purchased anything on the blankspot.com website, you're not my customer. If you're still shopping through TikTok Shop, what's going on, Mike? If you're still shopping with us through TikTok Shop only, you're not our customer. You're TikTok's customer. And because you're TikTok's customer, I don't have access to your information. That means that I can't send you any marketing information. I can't send you information when we have sales. I can tell you on this platform, if I'm not TikTok Shop Live, that you can go to our website and check out our clearance section, 50% off. I could tell you that. We got 50% off right now. But if I'm TikTok Shop Live, I can't talk about my website. And if you only tune in to us when we're on TikTok Shop, I can't do anything with you. I don't have your information. You're not subscribed to our email list. You can't get the emails when we send out these emails for these 15% off coupons, when we run in special sales, when we got special deals. Can't do that. Hey, Dana, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on. Can't do that. So that's a lot of things that you have to think about, especially as a customer / business owner. If you're a customer / business owner, then you got to understand when you go to these platforms, you're working for, ultimately, we're working for the platform. Ultimately working for the platform. Absolutely, Cheryl. And that's the gist of it. That's the gist of it. So, I mean, there's a lot of people who are going to disagree with what I'm saying. And I'm going to be honest with you, for the people who disagree with what I'm saying, they're ignorant. They don't know. Grand Rising, John, thanks for jumping on. They're ignorant. They don't know. You know, it's just how it is. I mean, you have to understand how the system works. If I purchase through your website while on TikTok, who gets the sales? So if you purchase directly from our website, we're going to get the sale. If you purchase through TikTok Shop, TikTok is going to get the commission. They're going to get the I'm going to get the sale, but they're going to charge us. They're going to charge us a fee. Okay, so that's a good question, Judy. The thing of it is, okay, so like right now, different. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's the same thing with YouTube, but it's a little bit different because YouTube doesn't have a marketplace platform. I'm broadcasting on YouTube right now. I have links on YouTube. Okay. If you go to my YouTube channel, hey, Lucinda, thanks for jumping on. If you go to my YouTube channel, and the topic this morning was how we started making money on TikTok, John. If you go to my YouTube channel and you look at one of our YouTube videos, maybe one of our video shorts. If you look at one of our shorts, maybe I'm advertising some transfers. I have those transfers pinned. Okay, I have those transfers pinned. You can click on one of those transfers and it's going to take you directly to our website. Now, what is going to happen is our website is going to say we got to sell through YouTube. Now, is YouTube still going to get some type of commission? Yeah, most likely. But I would rather YouTube get commission like that than them censoring a lot of our things. So we're selling directly off of YouTube, plus we're monetized on YouTube. The only way we can make money on TikTok is to either have a video that goes viral, that gets a lot of views, and it has to go through the FYP. It can't just be people just searching for me. It has to go through your FYP. That's one way we can get paid on TikTok. Another way we can get paid on TikTok is through subscriptions. And I'm starting to create a subscription-based platform to where we can actually get paid through there, okay? The other way that we can get paid from TikTok is through a TikTok shop. Other than that, can't get paid. Can't get paid. So that's something to think about. You're right. Cut out the middleman and become your own person. Became a person. Okay, that's what's up. And that's what we appreciate. You know, I'm not telling you not to shop on TikTok. Take advantage of the deals. If they got some great deals, take advantage of the deals. But we would much rather have you on our website. And that's one of the cons. That's one of the downsides to it. We would much rather have you on our website and shopping on TikTok Shop here and there than to always shop on TikTok Shop and never shop on our website, because we got so many more items on our website than we're going to ever have on TikTok Shop. We will never put all of our items on TikTok Shop, ever. There are some pros to it. I'm not going to say that you can't advertise the school name or mascot on TikTok Shop with high schools. But what I would tell you is you want to make sure you check to see if that name is copyrighted or trademarked. So there's lots of ways to circumvent that system, Valerie. Very short images. Um, you can advertise that graduation stole as a custom stole. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So you can advertise that as a custom stole and then show a picture. For example, most high schools, and I don't want to speak for all, but most high schools will not they will not trademark they will not trademark um their school logo and mascot. Okay. Most of them won't do that. But you can advertise a custom stole. Maybe do something like turn a blank stole into this. Turn this into this, you know? Yeah, I got your package over here too. It's going out today. I got your package going out today, Cheryl. Um, so yeah, you can advertise, turning a blank into this, something like that. Be creative. Um, but I mean, the biggest thing is understanding how to advertise as well. Now, I'm not a subject matter expert on that. I'm only sharing with you my experiences as I've been on TikTok and TikTok Shop. All of my experiences on TikTok Shop have not been great. Y'all want to know another downside to TikTok Shop, another con? Because I talked about the pros, and everybody gonna talk about the good stuff. I'm gonna talk about the bad stuff too. Customers, customers. You're gonna get randos. Let's talk about this. We are a sublimation blanks and supply company. This is sublimation, right? This is not vinyl. This is not a vinyl sticker. This is sublimation. For all of the crafters that are out there who have never done sublimation, they look at our prices. They see that we're selling sublimation transfers for $1. You get a bundle, 12 transfers for $12. They get excited. They say, "Ooh, I'm going to buy that." And then they realize that they can't put it on cotton. They didn't do their research. Well, they go back to TikTok Shop and they say, "Hey, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want it." Or it's not what I thought it was. And they send it back. Now, if they send it back, if TikTok Shop approves that, you're still going to get paid. You're still going to get paid. However, it's that work that you did. And let's be honest, would you send that item back out? That's one of the downsides. Another downside is that you get customers giving you negative reviews because they're ignorant to your product. Is anybody understanding what I'm saying when I say ignorant to your product? Y'all with me? Let me know if y'all with me. Shopify. And if you're looking to start a Shopify website, you can go to our website, theblankspot.com. Go to the Blank Spot Academy. You can go to the Blank Spot Academy, and we have two options. You can actually have us do your website, or you can work on your website yourself. Sign up under us, and you won't have to get charged for your website until you launch it. Give us a call about that program. Okay. This is a piece of paper. I'm gonna keep this as plain as I can. That's a piece of paper. Okay. That's all it is, a piece of paper. But this is sublimation paper. Now I'm going to hold this up to YouTube first. That is not vibrant, nor is it supposed to be vibrant. Okay. That's not vibrant. If you understand sublimation, sublimation is not supposed to be vibrant on the paper. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be faded on the sublimation paper. Once the sublimation process takes place, then the ink will transfer to the substrate, and then it will be vibrant. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is when we take pictures, of our transfers, we are uploading pictures from our computer. So I want you guys to see if you can understand what I'm saying on one round. The pictures that you see, like you see me right now, are going to be vibrant. They're going to be bright. They're going to be live, right? That's the pictures that we actually designed, took a screenshot or whatever, formulated it, uploaded it. It's not going to look like this. It's not supposed to. So we had a customer recently give us a negative review saying that when she got her transfers didn't look like the picture. I'm going to let that sink in. The transfers that she got didn't look like the picture. Was it a problem for me? It wasn't a problem for me. We still have people who are new to sublimation and don't understand that we're using computer generated pictures. And when you get your image is going to be real-time image. Not only has she not pressed it yet, Maxine, not only has she not, and thank you, Dana, I appreciate it. Not only has she not pressed it yet, what she was saying was, and I want y'all to understand what she was saying was, when she got this, it didn't look like the picture that's on the purchase that she made. Unless I take this, lay it down on the table, and take a picture of this, which makes absolutely no sense, you're never going to see how the picture is going to look. So that is one of the downsides to it. And then people make comments, or they make responses, or they make reviews, and it takes your rating down. And it is user error. She hadn't pressed it yet. I had one young lady, Grand Rising Queen. How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. I had one young lady that said she got her sublimation tumbler wraps. She got her tumbler wraps, and she said they looked faded. I couldn't. I use all those things as teachable moments, but I couldn't. See, our transfer sublimation is nothing like DTF. It's nothing like screen print. It's nothing like white toner. All those transfers are supposed to be faded or have the faded appearance until you press it. But these are people who have been doing vinyl for years, have never done sublimation, saw some cheap transfers, or may have thought that these can go on cotton, and that was it. It is heat activated. But see, now watch this. It made us have to put those things behind our titles that says polyester only, not for cotton, because we're dealing with personalities. That's that. So let me see. Could someone order transfers from you, put them on a shirt, and then sell that shirt? Yes, all of our transfers you can resell. So if you were to go to theblankspot.com, that's THEBLANKSSPOT.com, you can go ahead and order those transfers. You can resell those transfers. We have mama, faith, Christian, grandma, nurse, teacher, coffee. We have all types of anytime transfers. And then we do have occasion type transfers. St. Patrick's Day, and I'm about to fade that one out. But we got, different things that are in there. Sports transfers that are on there as well. So yes, you can resell those. You don't need a certificate. You don't need a resale certificate or anything to resell them. Let's see. I'm looking at these comments. Y'all just having a good old time, huh? Yeah. So now, I mean that, and so for me, it's an opportunity to educate. But the sad part about it is the person that needs to be educated is not available. They're not available. So most people are not looking for the educated answer. Most people are looking for those greenbacks. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for them greenbacks. So that can actually do your business some harm, reviews can do your business some harm. Or I had a couple of people give us a 2 and say that it came fast. I don't know if they thought 2 was higher on the spectrum, closer to 1, like 1 being the highest and 5 being the worst. I don't know what they thought, but let me see. I really like to learn more about this. What shirt brands do you recommend? Our brand, the Blank Spot. We have our own brand. Yeah, you can't see these questions because I'm answering them on TikTok. Let me see. My daughter still wears. Okay, let me see. Oh, is it the one about the mock-ups, LaShonda? Let me see. I'm trying to scroll up right now. I purchased sublimation transfers when I first started out and didn't know anything about it. I didn't get my instructions and I burned. Yeah. That's what happens. That's what happens. We had one young lady, and I'm kind of shifting right now. So if you guys are just jumping on, if you popped in on YouTube, we started off talking about how we make money using TikTok Shop. That wasn't that successful. I'll have to do this again to give you guys instructions and directions. But I am talking about TikTok Shop and how the pros and the cons for us, from our perspective, how it's helped us. And but yeah, so you cannot put sublimation on cotton. And I had one young lady, she said that our transfers looked like it was a marker. It looked like a marker that was drawn onto the shirt. And she had obviously put it on a cotton shirt. I could see right off the bat. Now, I'm not the subject matter expert. My wife is. But she had put that transfer on a cotton shirt, not understanding that you can't do sublimation on cotton. So yeah, there's lots of ignorant, lots of ignorance out there about the process of sublimation. But you as a business owner, these are the things that you have to endure. So you have to be ready for that, because you don't want that to stop your flow. You don't want that to discourage you from selling on this platform just because somebody doesn't understand or ignorant about your product. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that to happen. But what it is, once again, you want to drive traffic to you, because TikTok Shop is not your business. It's just another source of revenue. Facebook Marketplace or Facebook, however you sell them, it's not your business. It's just another way to sell your products. I will tell her. YouTube, Instagram, you can sell on all those platforms, but those are not your platforms. So you got to play by their rules. Your website, your business, the way you sell directly to you, that's your business. So it's going to be important to understand that you're using these other platforms to draw traffic to you, to drive traffic to your business. If you have never visited our website, don't hesitate to go check us out. Theblankspot.com. That's THEBlanksspot.com. That's with 2 S's in there. We have sublimation blanks. We have sublimation paper, our paper. We have apparel, lots of drinkware. We have other items on there that you can use for other occasions. For those of you who are new to sublimation and you're saying, I want to try out different things, go and check out our clearance section. We have 50% off of our clearance section. No coupon necessary. Okay. That's going to help you and assist you in getting your practice on, right? You want to get your practice on. But as far as TikTok Shop, don't discount TikTok Shop. It's not necessarily a bad thing. People are going to talk about, hey, you know what? They're stealing your information, and your information's out there anyway. You're shopping on these other websites and you're thinking that your information's out there anyway. So don't take that as a deterrent. Try it for yourself. If you don't like it, then don't use it. But just understand that you control how much products you sell. You control how much products are available. You control that. And I would tell you to look at the market. What what is it that people are asking for? What they're looking for? Whatever it is that they're looking for, that's the thing that you want to offer so you can start making money. That's just my opinion. Now you can do what you want with the information that I shared. Um, but I ask that you go and check out our YouTube channel. It is the Blanks Spot. That's TheBlanksSpot. Subscribe to it, hit the bell to be notified so you'll know that we're live again. And check out our other social media handles if you want to know where all our social media handles are. You can go to the link in our description. That's our link tree. You see the link tree and you can see how to shop with us. You can see how to get custom transfers from us. Graduations coming up. You can get those things from us. Hey, what's going on, Tons by T? You can look for the all over transfers, how to order all over transfer, things like that. So that's all I got, man. I've been on here long enough. I got to get started advertising for the business. So thank y'all for spending some time with me. I know y'all could have went anywhere else and did what y'all was going to do, but y'all saw some value. I'm going to be back on TikTok in a little while, cutting up some transfers and advertising some sports transfers. So if y'all interested in those are available. We got some basketball transfers on our website right now. Basketball transfers are available right now on our website. And y'all do y'all thing, man. So like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. I see everybody at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.